George Rafferty is Chief Executive of NOF, a business development organisation for the offshore industry. George, if this is a big if this application is approved, it sounds like great news for the North East. How is the industry doing in this part of the world?
The offshore industry, if you look at the energy industry, let's just look at that first of all. The entire energy industry is having some problems if you take oil and gas and also, for example, nuclear. But then on the bright side, you look at the offshore wind industry and this planning application, I think, is focusing mainly on that. The offshore wind industry presents tremendous opportunities over the next 10 years for the supply chain here in the northeast of England. We've got many businesses that are already supplying into the offshore wind industry, and that will continue for some time.
And if that is successful and you're hopeful, would that have a knock-on effect to what is happening inland at all? Something we could see visibly?
Oh yes, undoubtedly, because again, as I say, if you look at here in the region, yes, you've got the yards, and there was some mentioned there, the Hadrian yard. You've also got down in Teesside, you've got some yards that are actually supplying into the offshore wind industry and indeed the offshore oil and gas industry. But you've got many companies behind that are further inland, in Newcastle, further afield into Hexham, down into Darlington, and up into Northumberland. So yes, it will spread throughout the region.
What are the main challenges, the main obstacles to stop it being as vibrant as it once was? Surely we'll never go back to those great days, but to get it busy again.
Yeah, you'll never go back to those days, but again, as one of your contributors mentioned there, that businesses here, the region here, we've got a tremendous history of being able to adapt and face up to the challenges. One of the biggest challenges that we will face will actually to ensure that the work that will be required in UK waters, that the contracts are actually placed with UK companies, because there is tremendous competition from businesses elsewhere in mainland Europe and further afield.
Does the government give this part of the country as much support as it needs?
There's always calls for more government support, and it's not something that we at NOF Energy get directly involved in, but because of that, maybe the government doesn't give that much. Because of that, the companies themselves actually, get off their backside and, really go out, look, and where are the opportunities, where are the challenges, and let's meet them and do it ourselves and not rely on government support.
Thank you for joining us this morning, George. George Rafferty there.